Hello and welcome back. This is the second update of the Two Lions. We will be visiting 5 more people. We still don't have a lot of information to go on, but we have some, which is the main thing. Now, we've already covered Carroll O'Neill in the thread, and I'm just going to confirm that this is indeed the description. There is no mention of Barry here at all. And it says that Carroll and Olivia are the parents. So someone made a mistake here. Anyway, onwards.
I was wondering if you could tell me anything about the death of your sons, Lyons.
Oh, I wish we could. You know, Barry has traveled all over the world. And to think it would happen right here in London.
You've traveled with him, haven't you, Mrs. O'Neill?
Yes, I did. For all 5 years of our marriage. But I must say I'm getting a bit weary of it. I mean, really, Mr. Holmes, it's no life for a married man to go traipsing all round the world.
Of course it isn't. He should settle down and raise a family. My husband, Carroll, could get Barry a job down at Rudge Singer. Before I die, it would be nice to have one of my boys right nearby.
Where is your other son?
Last we heard, Thomas was in Oldenburg, Germany.
Germany? Royce Late Show just finished a tour of Germany, did it not?
Yes, it did.
Tell me, did you happen to see your brother-in-law while you were there?
I certainly did not. But me husband might have. I can't really say for sure. You see, we don't talk about Thomas much.
I don't mean to pry, but may I ask why?
Oh, it's nothing really. You see, years ago, Thomas loaned Barry some money when he was trying to put together his animal show. And now Thomas believes that Barry is forever in his debt.
Okay, so it seems like their lives would be a lot better without his job at the circus. And the only way to get him to leave the circus, I guess, would be for him to lose his act, which is his 2 lions. Anyway, we're going to have a word with Porky Shinwell now.
Don't know a thing about them jungle-type lions, but I might be able to help you out with Stephen Lyons.
How so, Shinwell? Did you know him?
Well, he came in here from time to time whenever his ship was in port. Friend of mine up at Pentonville knew his brother. Says the 2 of them were lock-pickers of the ace variety. Anyways, just yesterday afternoon, Stephen Lyons comes in here with some red-headed fella. About an hour after Lyons left, in comes Derek Quinn, and he struts right over to this red-headed bloke.
Who might Derek Quinn be?
Don't know, sir. But I've never liked the looks of him, I haven't.
What about Thomas O'Neill? Do you know anything about him?
Don't believe I've ever met him. But from what I hear about the bloke, I'm surprised I didn't run into him in the slammer.
What have you heard?
It's only rumor, mind you. But he's suspected of every jewel theft from here to Timbuktu. And they says he'd 2-time you in the wink of an eye if it'd line his pockets.
Just to clarify, Thomas O'Neill is in the directory, but when we try to visit him, it comes up with a dead end. Next, we will be paying a visit to St. Thomas's Hospital.
Mr. O'Neill, Dr. John Watson, may I speak with you for a moment?
What about?
Your Lyons. We're investigating their murder.
Oh, you're from the police?
No, I'm working with Sherlock Holmes. The Lyons were yours, were they not?
Yes. And such good lads, both of them. Lenny and Bruce. We've been together so long. I don't know what I shall do without them.
Do you have any notion who would want your Lyons dead?
No, not really. I can't quite imagine who would... Oh, 2 innocent lions dead.
There, Mr. O'Neill. I assure you, Mr. Holmes and I will get to the bottom of this.
Inspector Lestrade hasn't really been too helpful in previous cases. Hopefully that will change now.
Oh, no. What do you want? I thought I was going to have a nice quiet day.
Somebody has asked us to check today's Times, and I was wondering if you'd be so kind as to tell me what you know about the mysterious deaths in the southeast.
There's nothing mysterious about it. The culprits are in custody at Old Bailey. The victim's body is at Bart's.
And what about the murdered Lyons?
What of them?
What did you find at the scene of the crime? Holmes wants me to record it precisely.
What did I find? 2 lions shot a number of times, lying on top of one another. Wagon tracks leading away from the bodies. Footprints in the damp grass.
How many footprints, Inspector?
Oh, who knows? I believe there were 2 sets of boot prints, if you want to get specific. They entered and exited from the wagons. Now, will that do it for your Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson?
Nearly. And what became of the wagon? Surely Holmes will want to know that.
Abandoned in Archbishop's Park. I had a man drive it over to our central carriage stables, largely so that someone could look after the horses.
Any motives for the murder?
Unfortunately, I haven't a clue.
Okay, so he was slightly more helpful this time around. Still pretty rude, but helpful. And lastly, we will be visiting our friend Hogg.
You do appear to be up to your eyebrows in something, Hogg.
It's the jewel robberies here and on the continent.
Ah, yes, the Society burglars and the Oldenburg jewels. I've been reading about it in the Times.
The cases are quite similar in several respects, though I'm baffled at how the thief or thieves have managed to escape detection.
I agree, it is a mystery.
So, what brings you here, Watson?
Holmes and I received a strange note instructing us to check today's Times. We discovered 2 items of interest: the murder of Lyons in Hyde Park and the mysterious death of a Stephen Lyons. Interesting coincidence, don't you think?
Oh, it is. I do wish I could help you, but I haven't kept up with the latest since I buried myself in this jewelry business.
Okay. So he wasn't that much help, but we've had some more leads open up. Anyway, that's it for this update. Voting will start again now. Good luck. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.